Hey everybody, it's Jay at LockNLube, and today we're talking about the 252. This is our premium pistol grip grease gun. This grease gun can build up to 8,000 PSI with one-handed operation. Now, inside the box, you'll find the grease gun itself, bright yellow color so you don't lose it in the grass. We put this sign in here because we found that some customers don't notice this tiny little black cap. Take this out, throw it away. You don't need it, you don't want it there. Put it there for shipping so that this part is clean. Next, got your LockNLube hose assembly, and last, some priming instructions if you need help. First, let's talk about the LockNLube hose assembly. This is the same assembly you'll find on all of our guns. It includes 3 parts. We've got our inline hose swivel, our extra long, high quality hose, and of course, the LockNLube grease coupler. The hose itself is a super high quality rubber compound that doesn't kink, doesn't get any sort of memory in it where it gets stuck in a position, and so it's very pliable. The swivel is there so that when you've got your thumb on the thumb lever, you can rotate the grease coupler and get into whatever space you need to without having to spin your whole grease gun around. Now, the LockNLube coupler can be stored on our loop and lock Zerk. This dummy fitting or inner grease fitting here is where the LockNLube can stay when you're not greasing. So what that does, it gives you a nice, clean, easy place to store the coupler so that the coupler stays clean, but it also keeps your truck clean, keeps everything else around the grease gun a lot cleaner because the hose isn't flying around getting grease everywhere. Next is our combo port. This is going to serve as a bulk loading port if you have a bulk filler that you want to use, and an air bleeder. Twisting this knurled ring, I'm going to undo it all the way. You shouldn't do this with grease loaded in, obviously, it'll come pouring out. But here, we've cut the edges so they almost look like wrench flats. Those allow air pockets to bleed out, if there are any air pockets as you're priming the grease gun. This storage clip compacts the grease gun, right? It makes the profile a little bit smaller if you're putting it in a toolbox. It's also going to make it sort of cleaner and easier to have stored when you're not using it. All you do is flip that open. We've made this big and oversized so that if you're doing a lot of greasing, this is going to be comfortable in the hand. It's going to be a lot easier for you to build that pressure that you need to get everything greased. Lastly, on the barrel, we have a notch on the side, which is to lock out the follower rod when you're priming the grease gun. All you do is pull the rod out until you hit that notch, and then you can store it there. The follower plate inside is also locking. What that means is that you can lock the plate onto the rod so that if you need some extra force to push out air pockets from the grease or the head of the grease gun, you can lock those together and push up, and it can assist you with making it that much easier to load and prime the grease gun. Now, if you're looking for more detailed instructions on priming and our tips and tricks, check out the link below to see our priming videos that are separate from this one. So there you have it, the 252, our premium pistol grip grease gun. If you need more information about this or any other LockNLube products, check out LockNLube.com or search for us on YouTube. Thanks for watching.